Hi again, friends. Welcome. This is Lisa. So, as I said in my last video, by the way, I hope you guys have digested the whole maggots in the rice thing. I've still not digested it till today. But anyways, I described the dorms last time. I did not mention that the school was in a very cold village, very close to the mountains. It was a village actually known for a lot of witchcraft. So our first night was something else, okay? The dorms were still scanty, right? Because we're just the 7th year students and the 1st year students for that week. Firstly, we were in a strange bed, and then a scary dorm where anything could just crawl through those spaces below the ceilings. I'm talking rats, lizards. After the first cafeteria nasty meal, we were led to our classrooms for what they call prep time. So prep time is a time set aside for homework and test prep. We'll talk about prep time a little bit later. So we were new and had no class yet. So we spent that prep time falling asleep, crying, thinking about our home, venting our frustrations to ourselves. I mean, full-blown homesickness, okay? By now, we had some acquaintances. So by the time the bell rang, right? The bell, by the way, there's a bell for every activity, just so you know. That's one item. There's a bell for every activity. The bell rings and it lets you know that there's a next activity about to start. So we heard the bell and we had to go back to our dorms. We were lined up for devotions, which happens every night, which is singing and prayers before bedtime. Then we're off to our scary dorm to change into our nightgowns and sleep. So it was lights off time. We were under a blanket shaking. I mean, it was weird, scary place, and now dark. Woe betide you if you had not gone to pee already, right? So I just remember that night, like every night after that, it was dark, and we started hearing dogs howling. It sounded like the dogs now came, like had a meeting or something, and they were all howling at the same time. Mind you, in Africa, dogs howling at the same time was considered some form of witchcraft. So especially all of them at the same time, it's weird. So one of the girls started whispering to us that she wanted to pee. I wanted to pee too. So do we hold it all night? It was cold outside, and how do we even get to the door and then go outside the door and find a bathroom to pee? So we'll have to get down from our beds, walk through that darkness, depending on the tiniest light that we could get from outside. So we'll have to depend on that, right? A senior student told us to pee out in the open because we can fall in the slimy, dark bath area, because the bath areas were slimy. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So, oh my God, we just wanted that morning to come as fast as possible. We made it outside and we were shaking while peeing. Like, that's the scariest. You almost want the pee not to come out. Because you're peeing, you're hearing all the sounds, it's dark, it's cold, you're scared, and the senior students will not even take us outside. So it's just me and these other girls who needed to pee. Let's just say we learned our lessons, right? One lesson there was go to pee before you go to bed. It was the first night. How were we supposed to know? But anyway, that first night we were just thinking about what to do the next night to make it a little better. But this was nothing compared to what the future really held as far as nighttime goes, witchcraft, and all kinds of things to come. I need to take the stories in steps, so I'm going to pause here for now because we need to configure these things into steps so we are digging into everything in bits and pieces. The stories are way too many. Let's end here, okay? Until next time, friends, stay curious. Talk soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get the new episode notifications whenever they come in. Thank you guys. Bye.